Hey guys. So far we've talked a lot about things that are like, I don't want to say like negative, but kind of negative, things that stress me out, things I'm worried about. But today is the day before my first official tea appointment where I go in to get the script and they demo it for me and all that. So I thought that we would do something sort of positive. So basically, I've seen a lot of guys do like these videos that are like expectations versus reality, and I think those are really funny. And obviously, I can't do one of those yet because I haven't been on tea for any amount of time yet, but I thought it might be nice to do a like pre-tea hopes video, I guess. I know you shouldn't get your hopes up. You shouldn't go in with like really high expectations or else you're gonna end up disappointed. And I know that like everyone changes at a different rate and that everyone has a different experience. Take it with a grain of salt, I guess. This is just like optimism. Let's put it that way. Like hopes and optimism. And you know, maybe I'll end up disappointed, but what's life for if you can't get your hopes up a little bit, I guess. Like I am in the back of my head, at least. I'm very realistic about this stuff. I understand that changes happen at a different rate for everybody and that some people never get certain changes, and I'm okay with that. But also, just based on my own experience with my body, I'm speculating, I guess, would be a better like way to put it. So, and I think it would be great to have that like documented for potential future expectations versus reality. And oh man, maybe this video will be super cringeworthy in like 3 years or something and I'll just hate myself for it. But that's what past me is for, embarrassing future me, so I might as well try. I'm fairly certain that I have elevated levels of tea as is. One of the reasons I really wanted them to check my tea levels before I started, and I'm super curious about the outcome of that. Most people, when they go on like tea, they talk about a lot of things that I kind of already have, and that's not like to brag or anything. It's just kind of like why I think maybe when I go on tea it might end up on the quicker side of the scale for how changes happen rather than on the slower side that some people have had. That's the top expectation, I guess, that I think would go in a expectations versus reality, is that I feel like it's gonna be sort of on the faster side of average as opposed to like super slow. In terms of actual like outcomes, I'm hoping I get facial hair. It's not like a big deal to me. I'm more focused on losing some of the fat in my face. I'd really like for my voice to drop. Hopefully not too quickly, but fairly quickly. I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna drop pretty low. Like, I could be totally wrong about that, but because it's already like pretty low as is, I have a feeling it's gonna drop significantly, but we'll see. Maybe it won't change at all. Jesus, that would suck. But we're being positive. I've heard some guys mention that their hands changed, which would be super great. I'm kind of hoping that that happens because right now, I mean, I don't mind my hands. The light is really terrible, I'm sorry. But they're very feminine, like, they're, I don't know, you can't really see because the light here, does that help? They're very feminine, in my opinion. When I was younger and I first started, like, posting pictures online to see if I could pass as a guy, people would always be like, oh, yep, those are girl hands, and it's become sort of a thing for me, you know? Obviously fat redistribution, but I don't expect that to happen very quickly. I hear that that takes at least a year usually, so I'm not holding my breath on that happening super quickly. But I am hoping / looking forward to more muscle gains, especially since I've been doing a lot of heavy lifting at work. It would be super great if the heavy lifting that I'm doing actually went somewhere productive. You know what I mean? I'm also really hoping that I get that boost of energy that everyone talks about, because that would be super helpful. I'm literally tired all the time. If you follow my Instagram, you know I am tired as fuck all the time. Always. And I'm hoping that at least if I have more energy, especially in terms of like exercising, because I really do, it's hard to get myself going to start exercising, but once I am exercising, no, I don't enjoy it. I lied. There's only certain kinds of exercising I enjoy, and that's like fighting and doing LARP sports and stuff like that. Exercising in and of itself is a real drag for me. I just get so bored, and I'm always worried that I'm gonna do the things wrong and like hurt myself somehow. maybe if I have more energy, exercising will be less of a chore. You know what I mean? Because right now it's really exhausting. I think that's it in terms of just a short, quick list of my main, like the things that I'm prioritizing the most. It would definitely be my voice being the top one. And I think I'd put energy at a close second. And then after that, definitely the muscle gain is what I'm hoping will happen fairly quickly. And then after that, I wouldn't actually mind my hairline changing because right now I pass okay with it when my hair is buzzed like this. But as soon as it comes in all the way, my hairline just looks really feminine. So I actually really wouldn't mind it going back. I know that stresses a lot of guys out, but I'm okay with it. I don't know. I think that's it. I'm gonna do another video with some singing, and I already mentioned I was gonna do a video about body dysmorphia and stuff, and those will all be coming up in the next couple of days. We'll see. I've been taking longer to edit videos because my work schedule's been pretty intense lately. So this one's actually gonna go up tonight, hopefully. So it'll go up before one that I actually shot earlier. Oh, and I will do a video about how my actual tea appointment goes and what that process was like. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you around.